Do you ever find yourself stressing over someone else's struggles? Wondering, why do I keep taking it on? Some people say emotional resiliency is what you need to overcome taking on other people's stuff. But let's talk about what that is. Emotional resilience is being able to empathize without taking it on as your own, meaning you can understand what other people are going through. Maybe you've been there and you just get that it's a struggle and it's hard, but it doesn't mean you have to own it, carry it in your body. So, how do we stop absorbing this stress and emotional stuff from other people? So, we might do things like take a 5-minute walk, take a break after listening to someone's story and emotions and struggles. That's the best time to take a break, is after you've listened to the story. Maybe even reminding yourself that it's theirs to carry, not yours, right? You can be encouraging, supportive, but it doesn't mean you have to sit in it all the time either, because it's theirs. So own the part you have, but do things that release the emotions that come on you. And walking is the best thing. Getting up and moving. And oftentimes we wonder, why do certain people drain us more than others? Right? Sometimes that's because they try to take all they can. Maybe they're expecting you to fix what's broken, or they want you to care as much as they do. Ever have that where people say, don't you care about this like I do? We all care about things to a different level, but we have to fix it ourselves. We can't expect other people to. And so those who are trying to drain you are the ones who want you to do the work for them, and you can't. You can guide them and support them, but they have to do it and put that back on them. Another thing that we can do, we might talk about emotionally detaching, right? Some people might be concerned about this because if they detach, they're afraid they'll lose their compassion. But that's not what it means. When we emotionally detach, it's our ability to distance ourselves from others' emotions. We can still have compassion, we can still care, but it means I'm going to leave your emotions with you and not take them on, right? I might put up a mental barrier that says whatever emotions you share, I'm not going to own and feel. Detaching from their emotions gives you the ability to protect your own peace. It's putting that control of managing emotions back on the person who's feeling them. They need to manage it. You can't do it for them. You can support them. You can walk them through how to regulate, but they have to do it themselves. And so if you worked a really long shift, maybe it's been brutal, nonstop, people taking, really pushing, high expectations that are unrealistic. How do you reset after those shifts? This is where I really encourage, take a walk in nature or go sit at the park for 10 minutes and just take some slow, deep breaths. Nature helps us reground and stay connected. Make sure you're engaging in the self-care activities that help fill you up, that help you feel better, feel calmer, whatever that might be. And then what about social activities? We can handle stressful situations and recover easier when we engage socially with our support system. And oftentimes that would include, are you out having fun doing something that's enjoyable? Or maybe full of laughter and go to a comedy show, right? Laughter is healing. But how do we recover faster when we're emotionally exhausted? Make sure you're taking those vacation days or take a mental health day. If you're feeling emotionally exhausted, take that day. Call in. Find ways that help you let go of others' emotions because they're not carrying yours and you don't want to carry theirs. So I encourage you to build that emotional resilience is to find those activities that you can do for 5 minutes after a stressful interaction or story, and then engage in those self-care activities at the end of the day, at the end of your shift. You can help people without taking it all on.